got some more great ones. Look at these things. I got 60s, 70s, and 80s right here. I got picked up more of the Auto World cars. I had my eye on that Pontiac for a long time. So we're going to look at some cars. I got some Johnny Lightning, of all things. Look at that. But I found them. They're G-body cars. Two Malibus. I got a stock one, and I got a little bit hopped up one there. And then we got the wood grain version now. I think that is the 75 Buick, 76 Buick, something like that. And then we got the 76 Cadillacs. So then we got the Elegance trim level, just from the standard DeVille Coupe. We got the white and the black. Just great. Look at those things. Beautiful Cadillacs. They sit great. There we go. Nice and long and low. So yeah, we're going to take a look at some real nice vehicles. Take a look at the little Pontiac here. It's an Auto World Pontiac. It's a 69 Pontiac with a 400 in it. It's Fedora green, one of my favorite colors ever. I love green cars. See a green car, I gotta get it. As long as it's made well. It's Pontiac Auto World car. I took the wheels off and kind of straightened them out. They were kind of just pressed on there and all wonky. So I went over and went through it a little bit. Look at the stamping on that car. Deep stamping. If you actually look at it this way, you look under that air dam, you can see. So it gives a lot of depth on there. There's a lot of times it's flat under these bases. And you look at that base and it's just, look at that. Nice and deep. It's all nice metal too. You can see the depth there. So it's getting good with the technology now for these molds. Tires. Wow. What are these called? Goodyear car. Yeah, so they're supposed to be like a bias ply tire, but it looks that sidewall on there. Fedora green. Hood. Try to get it open, forget it. Shut. That thing is like, I tried to do all sorts of things. Get under there, it doesn't come up. Obviously I didn't want to damage it. I don't care really. It's not that great under there. I mean, it'll be probably nice, but the shape of it's good. Car sits high. Look at that. Look how high she sits. You can see under it. Put this down a little bit further. There we go. There it is. There. And you get the tampo work. There you go, a little closer. Yeah, there we go. Firebird. Yeah. Those Firebirds, what a great car. Now they painted this big mold line in there with black paint, but this whole thing's die-cast. They don't do the thing where, you know, they'll put a piece of plastic here or whatever. Everything's gonna be metal. Even this bumper's metal. It is painted. Here, hold on. There we go. Get a little bit better. Sharpness. Oof. There we go. 400 bird plate. And it's got 69 reg, I think, on there. On those tags, yeah. 69 is Virginia tag. Got the Pontiac and get the first gen Firebird signal. Got your dual exhaust. Taillights are painted well. Nice clear glass. Not tinted. With the tan. Here we go. Huge steering wheel, but whatever. I mean, everything's there. You got the stick shift right there. Look at it again. Yeah. Looks like manual training. Yeah. Just a great car. Rolls good now. So I took the wheels off and just redid it a little bit. Oh, there we go. So she rolls good. But what we'll do the G bodies in a minute. But let's look at these Cadillacs because everybody loves Cadillacs. Take a look right here. Drive the old bird. over. I just wanted to see the scale difference. True 1/64 scale. That's what makes these cars fun to collect. See that green color a little bit better. And look at that Cadillac. That was a crazy car. Beautiful. The pinstriping, as others might have mentioned in other videos on this subject. I'll park the old bird over there for a minute. Of course, they got the unique hubcaps that come on the DeVille. Obviously, they use these tires because this old tire, we didn't really maybe look at that as much, but really left a little bit to be desired, as you can see. Kind of wonky. Rolls all right, but you know, that's such a great car. Look at how stock that looks. I mean, that just looks so typical of the 70s. But the tires, I mean, the hubcaps are awesome, but the tires. Maybe someone could 3D print me something. Send it to me. We'll put new tires on it. I'll do it on the YouTube. So there's the black one. And again, this was kind of earlier generation Auto World. You can see the difference. I mean, that's a big old slab. I mean, at this, that's like a little bit more getting with the times. Still the same price point with these beauties. As you can see, I like that Firebird. She will be the one we judge it against, I guess. Alright, there's the white one. You know, this thing looks outlandish in the package. So you see this car hanging there on the tag and sitting there, and it's got this one, and you got some other one. This thing looks outrageous. But, you know, when you get out of its element and put it out, get it out of the package, and like most people say, you get these cars out of the package, they look a lot better. And it's true. A lot of time and effort has been put into making this vehicle. Making it true to life. Look at that thing. And you're walking up and starting that 500 up. 500 cubic inch Cadillac. 90 horsepower and 400 million foot-pounds of torque. So much smog equipment. Sad. But if you opened it up, it ran out. Still too heavy. Still too heavy, though. Didn't breathe very well. The thing about these Cadillacs is you can tell, I don't know if you can get it on camera, and it's probably like this in real life, but the thing looks like here slanted. You know, you'd think it would be, it's higher here than it is here, which is probably real, or maybe not, but it's exaggerated in the scale, so they might have done better to try to compensate for that a little bit, because it makes it look kind of slanted, that roof. So one gripe I have about this casting. Other than that, I mean, again, who's doing it? You know, no one. So, again, my hat's off to you. And the tail on these cars. We got the blue one out here because we looked at it already. But look at that. That's a great car. What a great car. Always a fan of these caddies. I'm sure if they get some, if they really want to sell out of stuff, if they made this in a four-door, or a, you know, one of those formal limousine styles, not a stretch limo, but just a slight, like a factory look. Oh my God, if they made a limousine of this, it would just sell out like hotcakes, I think. So if you're Auto World, if you're watching this, give me a four-door at least. You don't have to do the ambulance or anything yet. Just get a four-door of that car, and that's gonna be the ticket. And if you start doing the big Chryslers and all that, oh my God. You're going to have guys that are hoarding these things if that stuff came out. I'm telling you. Alright, Buick. Big old girl, isn't it? So, I didn't get other ones off the shelf just because, you know, you've seen it. But they did a great job with the grill. They didn't kind of fudge it or try to tack it on to the one they already did. It's completely different. They did the whole nose differently than the 74 that first came out. And they did the wood grain. Still got the roof rack on there. Still a higher trim state version. Let's see, what was the tag say? I forget. Vacation. It says vacation on there. Sure. There's that bumper. So they did the Buick bumper, changed it. Back bumper same, but they did the trim. Looks real good. Buick Estate, and you got your trim right there. I think it balances the car out. if you have the solid color on the other ones, it just looks, on this trim, it almost looks out of proportion. That kind of car looks goofy, sort of. But this kind of tones it down. I think they knew that the wood grain was going to be on these cars because it just, let's see if we get the light a little bit better. It just looks a lot better with it. There we go. This is a cream beige car. Yeah, and it's got the saddle brown interior. 8-passenger or whatever car. I mean, you could put 6 and then probably another 3. Even probably 9-passenger. What these were. This is just a big car. Tow anything either. What a cool car. I gotta do hitches on these and make these tow rigs for drag racing. Alright, on to the other cars. The last of the little bunch I have for you guys today. And gals, if you're watching as well. So, this one, obviously, I saw this. Anybody who does the 1/64 scale stuff, you know, they know about the G-body. You know, it hasn't really been cast ever, really. And at least in the Malibu, of course, you know, they have Grand National and all that other stuff, Regals, and now they did the Cutlass that's been out. But you know, this, if they did this again, if they did the Wagon of this car too, boy, another hit. Taillights are done real well on this car. This is supposed to be 1/64th, but Johnny Lightning sometimes acts like a Hot Wheels car. Their scale's a little funny. I have the 73 Wagon, which I kind of should have took down, but it's just so small. I mean, it's almost the size of this car. You know, this fits in more as a 1/64th than that some of their stuff does. But this car's wheels are a little funny. Look how close they are. You know, it's still a toy underneath, but they do a great body. So it's worth picking up. I don't even know if the hood opens. I don't even think they're very stiff, so not something I played with, but the grill is done so good. And this is like, I think this is the 81. You know, you guys know, but I didn't take the package out of the closet, but I think these are the 81. So they're 2-doors. I mean, just awesome. They have the old rally Chevys rims on this one with the fat tires, and they got the stock one with the two-tone. What a cool car. Golden white, got the Malibu on the quarter. Got kind of a generic wheel. I mean, it was close to what the Malibu wheel looked like. It was a little bit different. I mean, I think if I put better tires on this car, I mean, these look like donuts. Spare tires, but profile looks good. Profile looks good. You can see that tail light a little bit better on this one. So it has that thin tail light that Malibu had. Just a real good car. Wasn't appreciated as much probably when it came out, but this car is just like a Fox body Mustang for the General Motors. I mean, it's a light car. You can put all sorts of motors in it. And it's just a cool car. I mean, it would be great to have this and a Wagon in real life. But, can only get them small right now, right? So there we go. So Johnny Lightning, we got the 1/64th Malibus. Good looking cars, recommend those. And there's a black one, so I'm on the hunt for that. And we got our 75, 76 Buick. I think it's one of those. I forget. You guys know. I think the 76. I think it's a 75. But don't worry. I'll put it in the title correctly. But a great car. And again, has their second generation type of base. A lot more detail than the earlier stuff. So another nice thing about these cars. So there's our Buick. And then, of course, our Cadillacs. As always, my favorite car of the series of their 1/64 so far, I'd say. I mean, the Wagons are close. And so there's our cars. There's our Coupe DeVilles. And really fun casting. 69 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 400. What a beauty. So there we go. Question, comments, leave them below. Just another good set of cars. Till next time.